Hello guys, welcome to my channel. You can probably tell from the title, I've been pretty demotivated to make videos. I've been quite demotivated for everything in general, honestly. I'll just unwrap everything while getting ready. So first I'm gonna do my base. I use this foundation from Beauty Blender. I use it sort of like a concealer because it's quite thick. It's not very hydrating, a bit dry. So I've been having pretty severe self-doubt. I kept feeling like I wasn't doing enough. I'm a co-founder of a startup. It's been 5-6 months now. It's been like a great experience. I've been learning a lot. Every day was a new day, honestly. But I had, such a big imposter syndrome. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this concept, but it's basically you don't feel you deserve the position that you're holding. I was like, wow, now I'm at this co-founder position. I need to really prove, not really to other people, but to myself that I am actually worthy of this position. That kind of thought got into my head quite early on, and it just stuck there for many months. I would say it's good in a way because it really forces you to keep finding what you can improve and everything. But above a certain point, it becomes pretty harsh and pretty toxic because no matter what I do, being a startup, you can always find something that you can improve, right? So it's like a never-ending circle where you feel accomplished for a while, and then the next second you're like, okay, what's next? I need to, push the momentum going. It was really hard for me to be satisfied with where I was. This is my blush from Rare Beauty. It was so hard to get this shade, honestly. I couldn't find it, so my boyfriend was on a hunt for me, and then he got it for me. Shout out to you, Theo. Base is done, and what I typically like to do is layering blush on top of it because there's no such thing as too much blush. Actually, the imposter syndrome that I was going through, I kind of got over it, I think, thanks to my amazing colleagues, because I realized I wasn't the only person that was going through it. And it's not like we had a solution to this, but the fact that everyone sort of feels that way and talking about it really helped me feel much better. And I kind of became to accept the fact that, sure, as a startup, there's always more you can do, but being a startup, you just gotta accept the fact that you can't do everything. Like in terms of resources, your time, you're gonna have to make priorities and choose what you want to develop. And that is just the nature of startup, I guess. I was feeling slightly better at my startup position. I was like, okay, I'm doing everything I could do. So it was making me feel quite proud, and I was quite at peace, right? Wait a second. Forgot to hydrate my lips. All right, yeah, and then there was a second challenge that was awaiting me. This immense guilt of feeling not doing enough. I think it's quite common for our generation, especially for these days. Unpopular opinion, maybe, or maybe popular opinion, I blame it on social media.
I remember the last minute that I can't show up naked. What do I wear? I want to wear something cute today.
If you go on social media, you see so many people who are already so successful and established. You never see a sad person coming on to Instagram and saying, hey guys, you know what? I'm jobless. And everyone seems to have their lives figured out. I was actually thinking, I'm sure in terms of the grand scheme of the entire population, the proportion of these successful people is probably really low. But the fact that we keep seeing their stories and their reels and their posts every day almost makes us forget that this is an outlier. But we just keep thinking, okay, this is the normality.
My god, the vibes are just not giving today.
What vibes? And I started to feel like, wow, is she or he so successful and they're my age? And despite the fact that I'm already having a full-time job as a startup co-founder and I'm already trying my best, I still felt like I wasn't doing enough. I had this immense guilt of not posting enough on YouTube, which started off as my hobby. But since I developed this sense of guilt, I started to see it more as a chore. For a very obvious reason, I lost interest in it. And once I lost interest in it, I was even more inconsistent. And it was harder for me to find the motivation to film, to edit, because honestly, filming a YouTube video is a work and it takes a lot of time. So it's just like a self-sustaining bad cycle. I was so sick and tired of that kind of mentality, so I just said, you know what? I'm not gonna film or edit any videos until I feel like it. And the interest that I lost seemed to be coming back. That's why I'm here. Being able to rest is equally important as working hard. We all know this. Sometimes really hard to accept it. It's the feeling of falling behind. I'm just happy I didn't keep forcing myself to do more things, because obviously it wouldn't have worked out. And another thing I was a bit sad about is that when I started to post videos, I was genuinely enjoying them, right? It was a very joyful process for me. And YouTube has an amazing way to quantify the performance of your video. I mean, starting from views, what's the percentage of the people that actually clicked your video, what types of video does the best. At first, I was just, scrolling through it and watching it for fun, and then it did get to me. I mean, it's so hard to not think about it, because I love filming videos like this where I just sit down and talk and stuff. But it does seem like videos regarding workouts, beauty, very mainstream topics do better in short term. Well, I didn't even realize when it got to me. Now, in hindsight, I can see how toxic it can be. Yeah, vent aside, I am excited to share this technique. I mean, if you call it a technique. So, this siren eye trend? Well, the whole time I was thinking it wouldn't look good on my eyes. You know what? I was like, I still want to try it. I really like to look, so I want to give it a try. I really wanted to do this like shadow eyeliner, but whenever I tried to do it, it was always so like smudgy. But I prefer my makeup more defined and like on point, I'm just gonna use the tape. Well, whoever invented this, God bless her or him. I want to go for slightly like pinkish makeup today. I look really funny. I'm just gonna put the base. And then I grab a palette for this dark shade. There's a line here and then connect it to my eye. Okay. And then I layered this shade a few times. Another part, you see how this side, when you open your eyes, it disappears, but when you do this part of the inner corner, I look into the mirror like that and then put the shadow in the inner corner. This step is not necessary, but I like to just put like slightly less dark shade, going very gently. Just so when I open my eyes, you kind of have like the shade over here. And then I'm gonna put some shimmer. So pretty. For the bottom of my eye, I go in with a dark color and then go in with the same base. Now I only have lips left. Maybe this color. Actually not sure about this shade. Let me try this one. Yeah, this is better. I'm done getting ready. Oh, no, I forgot my highlighter. Alright, thanks for watching this video, and if you made it this far, you are the OG. I'll be back with another video. I hope I don't get burnt out and demotivated again. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye bye!